Okay. Okay, so I would like to do a couple more things. One is, so one of the things that I'd like to do right now is get this title centered at the top here, but I need to know where center is generally. So I have this guide I pulled out just from the side. Pulling guides out is very easy, just like this. Eliminating guides is also very easy. Just hit delete and you can pretty easily get rid of them. So let's say with this guide, I want to figure out where is the center of our artboard. So to do that, I can say I want to align this object, which is my guide, to the center of the artboard. So it's that simple. So anyhow, at this point, what I want to do now is lock down all of my guides, so I'm not, moving those. And then I'll take the word lifestyle. And as you can see, lifestyle has a tiny little, little square there that indicates the center. So what I'll do is I will also align that to the center, and now you can see that these two are aligned. And but what I want to do is I'd like to just extend this a tiny bit, okay? Because I want to just kind of make that a little bit wider, make a right column as I would like, but I'd also like to have the margins on either side be the same. So again, I'm going to align that in the center and make sure everything is good. And now what I'll do is I'll take all of these, and they're all justified right, and I will make sure that they're all aligned on the right-hand side, okay? And then I will set our margin on the inside here. Okay, one thing that is really important that I wanted to point out was that generally in design, we try to make sure that we have margin that's consistent around the whole thing. So I'm going to mark off a few things. I'm going to set a margin here and a margin here, and that will tell me that that margin I'd like to follow all the way down, okay? And so now we get to alignment. And then I'm also going to come from the top, and I can see that my margin on the top up here is going to be the same as the margin over here on the side. So again, all of this leads to the idea of creating kind of a unified look. So now when I look at other things I want to bring in, I might want to bring a barcode that gets scanned at the supermarket or wherever you are. So let's go ahead and get a barcode. Now I could just plop it in by the one press, but I want to size this accordingly, and I'm going to start at this left-hand side grid line, and I'll just kind of parse that out like that. And now I can see that that's aligned. So I'm using this margin line over here to get this aligned with that. And then the next thing I'd like to do, I have this little bit of text over here. And what I want to do with this now is I want to align that text on the right-hand side, and I want to align this information, this text information, with this margin over here, with all of everything here that's justified to the right. Okay? I have the price of this is $150. That's probably too much money to charge for something like that. So anyhow, we'll say $15. I don't know if that's realistic or not. And then I want to also kind of make sure that I'm using a type style. You know, I don't want too many type styles here. So I think what I'll do is I will come up here and I'll select that that type style, and then I will now select a color for that information just right from the screen. So again, I'm consistent in terms of type style, and I also have a color that's integrated here that allows for unification through color. And now I'm going to take these two elements, the text and the barcode, and I'm going to align them in the center with each other and then pull them back down here. So now, just in terms of eyeballing this thing is falling directly where that would. And again, I'm using the grid for laying all of this out.